White Sox baseball is often associated with the south side of Chicago, but their start came in a completely different state. The Chicago White Sox organization began in 1893 as the Sioux City Cornhuskers, a minor league team in the Western League. After fan interest dried up, a former player, Charles Comiskey, brought the team and left Iowa for the Twin Cities in 1895, becoming the St. Paul Saints. The Western League was renamed the American League and still served as a minor league. However, Comiskey had greater ambitions for the team. He once again, at the approval of the National League, moved the team, this time to the near south side of Chicago in 1900, into a ballpark that bore his name for nearly 80 years. The Saints became the White Sox, and although the name was later shortened to White Sox, the organization remains on the south side to this day, where they are integral to the community. This is the story of the Chicago White Sox. Through years of losing, scandal, and bad ownership, the White Sox have kind of fallen into the little brother role for Chicago baseball. But the thing about little brothers is that they always have a chip on their shoulder.
How does being the little brother of the Cubs push the team to be better?
This is Ryan, Chicago native, DePaul student, and most importantly, devout White Sox fan.
For me personally, a lot of my friends are Cubs fans. I'm usually the odd one out, and I love it that way. I kind of like being the villain that everyone always, negative towards my team. I just really love kind of being different. It's a fan base that's really dedicated to the team, no matter how bad or good the team is. I know that the fan base from Chicago is made up of mostly blue collar workers, which is different from the Cubs side, which just kind of creates kind of like a separation of like what kinds of like fans and what kind of values we have. A lot of it has to do with like grit, like hard work. Not as flashy, but just really like coming up from the mud type of vibe. And that's what I feel like that's what the team means, especially when they're good.
While making this video, I was told that story about the White Sox having the best grit in baseball, especially in Chicago, many, many times by many, many different people. I was also told that the only way to truly experience the White Sox fandom is to go to a game yourself. So that's exactly what we did. However, the White Sox aren't just the team on the field, and they're not even just the stadium that they play in. They're about the fans who have experienced this culture since they were born. I had a chance to catch up with some White Sox faithful while we were there. Here's what they had to say about their city and their team.
Everyone knows that you guys were the worst team in history last year. Why do the fans keep showing up?
Right here. This is my son loves baseball and the White Sox, and hoping for better days ahead.
There's two teams in the city. One is which are more popular, more successful recently. Why are you a White Sox fan?
Because we're the real fans of Chicago. All the Cubs fans, they're all fake bandwagon fans. Sox fans are real Chicago fans.
Everyone knows you guys are the worst team in baseball last year, maybe in history. It's no secret.
Yeah.
Why do the fans keep coming back?
I mean, just the White Sox. Like, as much as they make me want to hate them, like, it's impossible. Like, you just come back here and you feel like a kid. You feel that, like, primal love of your team. Like, there's nothing, they couldn't be bad enough to make me hate them or turn away.
Yeah. I mean, every new year starts with a sense of, hey, anyone can win this thing, right? And so you always come in with the hope until about the third game. Wait till next year.
Yeah.
You always got to stick with your team, especially with the Sox, their history. You know, they can bounce back. And like I said, we were just talking on the way here, how we just need we need a leader. If we can get a leader, we can be another great team.
While Ray Field is a beautiful stadium, the fans inside are truly what makes the White Sox a one-of-a-kind organization. That grittiness that so many fans pointed to as their defining characteristic will be something that the White Sox can celebrate long into the future.